Well, race number 3 is the start of the big one, and when we raced in Gauteng on Tuesday, it was a very decent pick 6 payout considering the results in the early part where fancied horses were winning. But as we got to the latter stages of that meeting, a few horses at decent prices won, and it boosted that dividend to a sizable amount. Well done if you got that on Tuesday up in Gauteng. Okay, race number 3 over 1,450 meters for 3-year-old fillies. It's over 14.50. I think I'm going to summarize this up short and sweet for you, Rael, because I had a good look at the field, all due respect to the race runners, and of course I don't know about the 3 unraced runners. I'm not going to complicate things. I'm not going to overlook things. I'm going to go with what is the strongest form line in the race, and that Bloodstock South Africa sales race. Wow, how that is working out. It's working out like a bomb. We mentioned it on Tuesday. Canadian Summer winning, Morgan Le Fay winning. Subsequent winners, Miss Daisy. We had, I think, Paul Lafferty's runner, Sleek as Quick, and Acacia's Blossom. Now we can add to that. We actually worked for that meeting on Tuesday. And that horse, Second Brett, came out and bolted in. Didn't that bolt in? There was a first time, I think, that was fancied there.
Yes.
Lucky Udalagas, some Namak or something.
Namak or Blossom.
But this horse bolted in. So, as I said, sometimes I try to overthink things. As punters, we try to overthink things. We look for the result. It doesn't happen. Sometimes we don't look for the result. The result is there. In this race, I'm going to go with the strength of the form line behind Featherbow, and I'm going to go all in. I'll know my fate very, very early here in this Big 6 Trial. I'm going to bank her number 1 in everything.
I think number 1, Lady Regent, certainly just based on her form line, she has to be respected, and she is a horse to beat. She is going to be a PA banker for me. But in the pick 6 on Tuesday, I just went one horse in the pick 6, the first leg, got burnt there. This race, I'm going to go 2. I'm going to go 2 horses, these. I'm going to go with number 6, In a Sense, as well. This is one to watch out for, because she's a horse that ran 4th on debut, beaten behind Time for Glory. She was beaten 3 3/4 of a length, and that was over 1,200. Then they dropped her to the 1160, comfortably beaten, although the winner there, Rocket's Red Glare, did win by 8 lengths. So if you take the winner out, she was only beaten 5.4 lengths. Now I think the trip is going to suit her. 1450, she's a 3-year-old daughter of Water Winter out of a Dynasty mare. 1450, I think it's going to be ideal. She's drawn in gate number 3, so she's got a neat draw. Lucky Udalakas and Craig Zaki team up, and she's the value in the race for me. She's going to be a decent price in the market, and just having a look at what price she is at in the market at around 8-1. So I think that offers some very generous odds compared to the 11-10 about Lady Regent. So I'm going to go 2 horses in terms of the pick 6, but there's no doubt that Lady Regent is certainly the horse that they all have to beat in terms of those place accumulators. And in the pick 6, Deez is fully in the camp of number 1, Lady Regent. She does return from a rest, but Deez, you happy? Banker in all bets here.
Banker. We spoke in the previous race, and I just read out some of those ratings, and look at what she's faced. I mean, I know she's been soundly beaten by Glittering Girl. She's the 2nd highest rated in the country of the 3-year-olds at a 114. Then you look at Maharani. Maharani is rated a 112, 4th on that list. She's rated an 87. Wow. I think against this type of field, 4 lengths behind Maharani is super good enough for me to try and dispose of this field. So, number 3, well, I hope this arrives. But if you're looking for cover, Rael Radhakrishna gives number 6, In a Sense, a mention. And I think he's working on his 7th sense, trying to look for a horse to beat mine.